Okay, we're here. I need to do some deep breaths because if you know me by now in the live streams, I get a little bit nervous and I feel like it's been a while since I did a live stream, but we're back. We're back. I thought maybe I would just do a brief update about the no contacts slash unenmeshment with my family because the last live stream was just like, what do I do? Do I sort of break contact or not? Yeah, it's pretty chill. People are giving me space. There was just like a brief texting contact thing because I had to contact someone for logistical reasons. But then my space was respected. Like no one's been trying to really actually get at me at all. So it's been chill now. With that, and I've actually been trying to do some meditation. Someone commented about meditation and I really needed that because it really does help with the anxiety and the stress of it all and everything, obviously. And but I just so resist it. My brain so resists doing meditation. But I can finally do it now because like before it was kind of re-traumatizing to do meditation because my beliefs were so messed up. So when I would sit with myself and stuff, like it was just shitting on myself the whole time, kind of like in trying not to judge, but like I couldn't like my beliefs were just so messed up that I could not. So anyways, I've been trying to do some meditations, Eckhart Tolle ones, guided, and then besides that, just trying to sit with nothing for even just 5 minutes, I have found is kind of the trick, is to do something just so minimal that it's hard to resist. It's like, okay, it's only 5 minutes. So I set a little timer for 5 minutes, but yeah, I don't know, I haven't been the most really consistent and I want to get into a better routine with everything. And I've been sleeping in and I'm a morning person and it throws me off to be going to bed later. Like ideally I want to be going to bed at 8 p.m. I was going to rent a book from the library, so part of my wind down routine can be reading an actual book and getting off the screens and stuff. Because as a kid, I used to read to fall asleep, and I just find it. But I need something to stimulate my brain to facilitate being chill and falling asleep. Like what I'll do these days is like, um, I listen to sleep music and stuff, and then I, sorry, I just had some stress because I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even gotten to the topic of this video yet. Like it was just supposed to be a brief update, but here we're going on our own little tangent and it's fine. Obviously it doesn't matter. I'll get into why the video is called Why I'm Not Showering. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Just hold on a sec. What I do to fall asleep is put on a podcast or something and I line it up so I have YouTube premium luckily, so I can have like the background off play or something. So on my phone, I can have a playlist. And so then my sleep music kicks in after a podcast or whatever is done, or meditation. Actually, I've been doing the meditation one lately, which is probably better than falling asleep to podcast. But preferably, I think it's, I don't know if it's better or not to like read an actual book to like stimulate my mind, and then I start getting sleepy and want to fall asleep because sometimes like the podcast is just too interesting and stimulating, and then I like want to stay up and listen to stuff. Anyway, so that's that. Like the mental health is fine, I guess. I'm doing the tools. Like it's just when you are just an anxious person, like you've gone through emotional whatever like your brain is your brain's conditioned in a certain way if you've gone through any type of emotional kind of trauma or something like that, to where in my opinion like you feel the, like I don't know if you'll always keep getting the triggers, and it's just a matter of lowering your overall anxiety so it's not as much, and then maybe over time you like don't even get triggered by certain things. But like I'm doing the tools in the meditation that's helping, but I don't know if I'm any calmer. I go through phases. Like sometimes out of nowhere though, I just freak out like in public. I'm at a store or something that normally I'd be totally fine one day, and then I think honestly, obviously it has to do with lack of sleep and exercise and stuff, because I was definitely in a phase of that, because I posted an album reaction to Billie Eilish's new album, and it took me a trillion hours to edit, and like life had to stop until I was done editing, kind of. Like I tried to still sort of go to the gym sort of at times, but the last few days especially, I was just so upset that this thing wasn't done yet, and so I was just like sleeping in, stay up way too late, like getting hardly any sleep, then drinking caffeine again, and doing this whole cycle of like just editing and kind of doing nothing else. And so my sleep got all messed up, and then I didn't really work out, and then I was in a place where I was more anxious, obviously. So just going to the dollar store was like I was having like a mild panic in the lineup of the dollar store around the people. Anyways, the meditation helps with that, but my baseline's not down yet. So it's a matter of not being so addicted to being stimulated 24/7 that I actually do the meditation. But I did just want to thank that commenter. I did reply back, but want to thank you again if you're watching this now, that like for suggesting meditating. Like I needed that reminder to get back into it again. But anyways, we're going to talk about how I'm not going to shower again, because first of all, click off right now if you don't want to hear me talk about my hair for the next like 20 minutes. It's going to be really self-indulgent, but if anyone else is out there that is struggling with their hair, like it's dry, it's frizzy, it's and for no reason, you can't figure it out, you've tried all these different hair products and nothing seems to work, and you don't blow dry it, you don't straighten it, you don't dye it, you try to do everything for it, you like put oil in it, you try this and that, whatever, and it's just like a crazy frizzy, annoying, like heavy mess that you just can't tame. I know the problem. I'm pretty sure I know your problem. Hard water. Depending on where you live, there's water that's soft or hard, I learned. I finally figured it out. And it's been 10 years, guys. It's been 10 freaking years of my hair being all destroyed and crazy for kind of no reason, because I wasn't dyeing my hair or anything. Like when this first happened, the downfall of my hair first happened when I moved cities, and I didn't think of it at all at the time. I had no idea to like look up if it was the water. I just thought it was the products. I was either shampoo, the conditioner, the whatever. And so I switched cities, and I found out that the city I'm in has hard water, or harder. It's not that soft. So, and my hometown where I grew up, it's a lot softer. And then, but I moved, like I kind of lived a few times that wasn't maybe that long. I lived in a different place. Like I don't know why it took me 10 years to figure this out. And I actually probably figured it out a year ago, but wasn't convinced, because I got a water filter for the shower head. And I thought maybe this helps a little bit, but not really. And then I just recently found out that those shower head water filters, like water softener filters with a shower head, aren't actually that effective, like really don't work, apparently. So, because, okay, I think what happened was, I don't know, guys, I've had an epiphany, and it's life-changing. It's like, obviously there's worse things in the world than your freaking hair. Like, people are dying, people are starving, I get it. But when your hair is fucked, to put it bluntly, like you can't even wear it down. I'm finally wearing it down. It's, guys, I know, it's crazy frizzy. But this is like 10 times better than what it was before last night when I washed my hair with distilled water in the bathtub, no shower, jugs of distilled water that I got from the store because I'm dedicated, and I was like, I'm gonna figure that. I clicked because I recently visited my sister, and the city she lives in has quite soft water. And when I had the shower there, in her apartment, after, I noticed there was like an immediate little difference to my hair, like it was kind of back to normal again. And there's been like it's been hard to super narrow it down because it's will be kind of inconsistent. Like my hair definitely got screwed up like 10 years ago, and then I would try to do things to mitigate that. Like I said, I would try different products and stuff. I started um yeah, I think, yeah, okay, so it was like during that, when my hair first got messed up, trying to fix it, and then I ended up using baking soda on my hair, which maybe can help with hard water buildup because it can be extremely clarifying, but you can damage your hair. Like I got onto this trend of just using baking soda and vinegar to wash your hair, like apple cider vinegar. And so then it worked. My hair was so soft, and then I think I just kept using it every single time, and then my hair got destroyed because of that. And then for the longest time it was like, oh, my hair is just, it's destroyed from that, and now we got to fix that thing. And then I like probably maybe at some point I did dye it. Did I dye it after, did I, so 10 years ago. Actually, yeah, I don't think I've actually, yeah, I don't think I bleached it or legitimately dyed it since it got really messed up. Besides, like a bit ago, I did just like a little blonde streaky whatever's. But like, yeah, I just sort of attributed when my hair wasn't doing well. It's like, okay, well, it's because I messed it up because of this thing or whatever. And sorry, it's like, who cares? Who cares about this? Who cares? I had reservations of even making this live stream, but I thought maybe it's good to show something that is going well in my life finally, that we're on the uppity up, at least with my hair, because that was one of the things, it was one of the things that was driving me friggin' nuts. And so, and if people are, if you're out there, because what helped me was watching YouTubers as well talk about this, and so anyways, I had a hunch, like I thought, okay, so I found this newer hairdresser. She's not new. I'm new to her. I don't know. How long have I been going to her for my hair? A year-ish, 2 years, maybe. So she does a metal detox, which gets out hard water buildup. So I would do those things. Like I ended up getting the water shower head filter at some point. I remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the detox thing, and then I'm going to have the shower head ready so that the buildup will be out. And now that I'm only using this like softener shower head filter, it goes like in between the faucet of the shower. I don't know, who cares, this doesn't even matter. I thought, okay, the buildup will be out because she'll do this whole detoxy thing. She puts like product in your hair or whatever, and it sits in there, and then it gets all the metal or the whatever, the mineral buildup out of it for hard water and things like that, and heavy metals. And so then I did that, and I installed the shower head filter, whatever, and then I thought I'm just gonna use this from now on, and that, but it just wasn't, it's still, my hair still had issues, like it's like but it was a little bit more manageable. Like what really caused me to finally figure it out is because I haven't gotten my hair done now for so long, so I haven't done that detoxy thing at all. I didn't do my own detoxes at home because I have this shower filter thing, right? This is so freaking, I want to delete this right now. This is so fucking annoying. Like who would watch this? I don't know. I should have planned this out so much better. I don't know where we're going, like why it's so extra detailed. It's just my over attention to detail. I don't know. I didn't have a consecutive way, I guess, that I was going to explain this, but what the frick am I getting at? Okay, because it's been confusing, because I kind of thought the filter was helping, but then it wasn't kind of really. It was making like the smallest difference, sort of, maybe, but I guess my hair, I think after I would get my hair done, it would be pretty manageable. Lately, I thought I just need to change, like I've been needing to change the cartridge of that water filter for the longest time. So I thought that's the reason why I have these issues. But regardless, even when the filter was pretty fresh and new, I still like had issue. My hair was still pretty dry. It's just like was never fully back to more normal and stuff. Um, so anyways, besides just thinking the filter was working perfectly, I guess, I decided to maybe do some research because I was unsure the whole time if it was even making any different. Like, is this even from hard water? If that thing's supposed to work so well or soften it, like right from the get go, it's not like it made that much of a difference, really. So I did some research and then I decided to use, it had been a while, like sometimes I would maybe once in a blue moon or just at times where I was trying something new, I would do like an apple cider vinegar rinse. But I decided to just Google, does apple cider vinegar help mineral buildup, hard water? Like I just was always looking for stuff for dry, damaged hair, for dry hair, whatever. But my hair is not um dry on its, not as dry on its own, like it was all being caused by this thing that I didn't know. So but I thought, okay, I've never looked up if apple cider vinegar happens to, maybe I just used it one day and then my hair was a little bit better and I was like, okay, why was it, like, is it because of the hard water, whatever. Anyways, I researched it and yes, it was saying that it can help with mineral buildup, to clarify that, to get that out in a way. And then and so then I started to be like, okay, it's gotta be okay. I started to then watch videos about it and then have people talk about that the shower head filter does not actually work. And I even saw people go through crazy lengths that had one of those, I think, really expensive water softener things installed in their home. And even then, every week they had to put in it's salts or some salt thing. Like every week they had to do maintenance like very extensively on it. Like it like these things aren't that effective. The filter things aren't that effective. Like it still gets through, and especially with people were just saying the marketing of the one that I got is very deceiving in that it can't actually really it's like maybe so minimal or something. So then I thought, oh, okay, it must be the water then, because if that filter doesn't even work, then that's why my hair still, it was like, okay, it still kind of was never back to full normal. That was like an hour of nothing. It was like an hour of crazy. Sorry, this is me. This is my brain. This is like, just click away if you're annoyed by no one's making you watch this. This is just my therapy. I have no one to, I just, no, I don't really have anybody to talk to. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna annoy the shit out of my partner. He's been through the hair talk before. It's annoying, right? But I'm fully processing now, and I'm if you're listening to this and you got your hair problems and all that and you've tried everything but considering it being hard water and the protocol for hard water damage, just try it, because that could be it. But what so annoys me though is like, wouldn't everyone in this city be having that problem? Like I think it's worse in different parts of the city, and honestly where I live, it's not, what I've researched, I don't think it's like that hard. Like we have with hard water you get like sediment that builds, or what do they say, like if you have a kettle you'll see like white stuff, and we have that for sure, some of that. Or like when I boil water in a pot and then the bottom is kind of white ish looking, I don't know, just discolored, whatever. Like the shower head has slight little like greenish tint of stuff going on in out of the nozzle or whatever. But it's not like I've heard of people that I've heard well water or something is like extremely hard water, like has a lot of mineral and stuff. Like we're not even that bad. We're not that bad, but it's definitely not soft water. But the places that's really bad, right? It's like, how would my, and that makes sense too. If I was in Greece, I haven't researched if Greece has hard or soft water, but I was in like, I was on an island and stuff, and I knew, I'm like, oh, my hair is probably gonna be like so fucked from, I thought like it was the salts in the sea, which could be that. And but I just knew, it clicked for me. It clicked for me too when I So I had the shower. It's like never gonna end. It's gonna be like one big rumination for an hour. But the main clickings happened when I showered at my sister's apartment. All of a sudden, my hair just like hung more normal for once and wasn't like, it just felt a bit softer, and it dried fast, and it just, because when you have the mineral buildup, it's like your hair is just heavy and it's full of minerals, I guess. And it's one of the main signs too that I learned in my research is if your scalp's greasy but your ends are really dry. And also, it's just more of the symptoms were just, when I did this latest research, things that I didn't think were all attributed to hard water were all happening to me, like your hair tangling so easily and stuff. Like, I had to sleep with my hair in braids, or I'd wake up with all these knots in my hair, or even just wearing my hair down throughout the day, I'd get like, it would just tangle here and underneath so easily, and it's just so frustrating. So there was all these other things attributed, and one of the biggest things that is so life-changing for me is that it can cause eczema. Hard water buildup in your hair can cause eczema. So that was another huge thing, because I never had eczema on my scalp until I moved to this city. When I was younger, I used to have it on the inside of my arms, and then it just went away, and it just never came back, except it came back on my friggin' head, which is kind of sucky because you can't really put cream on your head, and then if you put oil in your scalp, then your hair gets oil. Like, it's like so hard to deal with when it's on your head. And I would get, I can be quite sensitive to different shampoos and conditioners, but lately, I don't know, maybe my tolerance has gone up, but like, I couldn't use anything. Like, it'd be crazy itchy reaction. I'd be like allergic to shampoos and conditioners. I guess when I was quite young, there was definitely certain ones that I was allergic to, like Fructis was the devil in a bottle for me in my head, because it was friggin' nuts. Fructis, the green bottles, like, when I would use that, it would just be like the craziest, itchiest reaction. But other than that one, and then maybe one other one, like, I could just use all these different products, and then it got to the point where I literally couldn't use anything, and then I finally found gluten-free ones were fine, so I thought, am I allergic to the gluten in the shampoo, whatever. But we'll see what happens with the eczema, because it's only been one day. It's been one day since I showered with distilled water. Well, I didn't shower, obviously. So this video is about, I dumped the distilled water on my head. I rinsed with 2 of these bad boys. It's going to be a bit of a pricey washing for me. Not too bad, honestly. I'm gonna look into getting one of the big jugs of distilled water from like the Water Depot place or whatever, because these are quite small. So I used 2 of these. These were like $2 a piece. So $4 Canadian to wash my hair. I'm planning on washing my hair once a week, so it's going to be $16 a month to wash my hair. But let's finally get into the results, folks. Like, I know my hair still looks pretty frizzy and stuff, so we washed it last night, but I also already brushed it today. Like, I brushed out my curl, which normally would make my hair go crazy. Like, I wouldn't be able to brush it at all because I have curly-ish hair, or wavy hair. So it looked better before I brushed it too, just saying. But there is like scraggly, more coarse sort of hairpiece, but like, it just hangs. I wouldn't be wearing it down. I haven't been wearing my hair down in my videos for a while. Like, that's why, if you watched my Billie Eilish reaction, I was sitting here against this wall, and I could not wear my hair down because of how crazy and gross and self-conscious of it I was, that I was wearing this big claw clip, and I kept banging. That was hard. It wasn't that hard. Didn't really hurt. I kept banging my head into the wall with that clip, but there was no other way to wear my hair. Like, I was trying to mask the disgustingness of it all. If you know, you know. If you've gone through this, you know what it's like it would feel, ugh, it would just, like that, I was talking about the greasiness near your scalp, like, it would happen right after I would shower, and I thought, did I not rinse out the conditioner enough or something? But I would extensively make sure everything was rinsed because this was happening so often with like, it would feel like something was on it. I'd feel it when it was wet, and then when it dried, it didn't really feel like that as much, but it was the worst as well. It was also, my hair was the worst right when it was wet. For some reason it was like so um gross feeling, and then kind of when it dried, like I would just try to make it softer by putting oils and stuff and sort of like brushing it like it out. It felt like, yeah, there was literally some type of thing that needed to be brought, like gunk, whatever. We figured it out. It was the minerals. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so I did my research, and these awesome people on YouTube helped me on my journey and down the right path with, I just accepted it's the water, and I'm never friggin' showering again, and I'm never using this water ever again. Like, this water is the devil. I've ruined my hair and upset, and I was gonna say this forever ago, and then I totally cut off my own sentence, I'm sure. I'm just worried about how many times I've done that this video. But the annoying thing is like, wouldn't everyone in this city, maybe I did say it, I don't know, I'm really neurotic today. Wouldn't everyone in this city be having the same problem as me? And like, why is, maybe other people are just using the right products, right? That we're gonna get to here. Maybe they're just using the right products, but then again, they're selling like thousands of different types of shampoos and stuff, and there's only a few of them that are for hard water, and these things be selling out in this city. And like, what differentiates, like, I guess it's my hair type. I did find out that if you have curly hair, it gets worse with it's more maybe susceptible to issues, or like with the hard water. I think if you have high porosity hair or low porosity, I don't know, the one that maybe like absorbs a lot of moisture easily, like that must be my hair, right? And other people, um I guess they just have no problem, but me, nope, I have all the problems. So I picked this up from Sally's Beauty. I don't know if Sally's is just in Canada, but I was just so happy that they had this thing that I heard about. It's Ion is the brand, and it says hard water on it. It says hard, it's gonna be backwards for you guys, but it says hard water shampoo, because there was this, and then like the main brands were this, I think, and then there was one called Malibu Sea or something for hard water. And you know, when you're onto something, you know, when you're just like, I need it now, I need it immediately. I didn't immediately do it because I had kind of recently just washed my hair, and I didn't want to just like, because my hair is so dry and stuff, I was like, okay, I'll wait just a few days till I'm gonna actually wash it again to do this and see. But I was just so glad that they did have it in my city. That I have to order it online or something that I could just like get and be like, oh my god, this is the holy grail. This is gonna save my hair, like 10 years in the making. It's gonna save my life. I'm sweating right now. This is intense. I'm like a tomato and I'm sweating, and this is intense. It's just hair, I know, but it's like part of my identity, I guess. So I what did I this is ridiculous, this story. Like, who would talk about this for this long? Me, I don't know. There's like, I'm trying to figure out like a climax to the story, but there is not. Like, I'm trying to make it a good build up, or there's no build up now. Like, I basically just washed my hair with this. I shampooed my hair with this. So this is supposed to get out. It's like its own probably version of a metal detox thing, but it's a shampoo. It's like a clarifying shampoo, basically. It says helps eliminate mineral buildup from hard and well water. So I shampooed it with this. Well, first, it was just a bit of a process. Because, yeah, I've just never really done this before. I've never tried to wash my hair with, like, bottled water. So I was trying to figure out the best way also to, like, conserve the water, to not just be dumping the water and running out of water so quickly. So I did spray my hair down with my hand got freaking tired because I, like, wanted to conserve as much of the water as I could and just like fully get my hair dampened and everything first. So I sprayed my hair with it. I put this in a spray bottle. I dampened it down and everything, and then I just basically like, I tried to do the thing where you wash it like over like this, because I didn't think I would have to actually get in the tub, because I saw people on the YouTube be doing it like, you know, like that. But then it's like, how do you just distracted by how red my face is. I don't know, I'm really sweaty. I've also, my face has been peeling from retinol, so I think that is but God, I don't know, I have a fear of blushing, so when I see that, I just start to go red even more and get more embarrassed, and it's a bit of a train wreck, but it's okay. I've accepted it. It's something I'm not really as ashamed about anymore. Like, why should it matter that my face is really red? There's nothing I really do about it. Like, I could try to like cool it down, but I don't know. I think I'm just embarrassed. This whole video is like me being embarrassed at myself for how much I care about my hair. But so yeah, I tried to sort of like do that way. But I don't know, it just didn't really work. I definitely did have to dampen my hair more, because just the spray bottle, the water spray bottle on my head was not enough to like get the shampoo in and lather or whatever. But I basically just ended up, the most comfortable way that I was able to deal was, I did just fully go in the tub. So I first thought like, I'll just do it over the tub or something, and like not be in the tub and everything and getting the water all over me too. And I thought it was gonna be uncomfortable, because I thought the water's not gonna be warm, but it was room temperature and it was actually fine. It's okay. It's not the winter anymore, so it was a-okay. So I like kneeled on the tub, and what would have been a better way too, that I'm gonna try maybe next time, because I am lucky enough to have a partner that is willing to do this. We had just hit up the dollar store. We hit up the Sally's Beauty. We got the shampoo. We hit up the dollar store. We hit up whatever, Shoppers Drug Mart. We got the distilled water. We hit up all the places at once. It was actually really convenient. It was like a strip mall that had all the places that I needed. So we got the water, and then we got the spray bottle from the dollar store. And then basically as soon as we got home, my partner was like, oh, we should use a watering can. Like, I can just pour the watering can on your head, and maybe, yeah, we should have gotten a watering can from the dollar store too. And I'm like, oh, such a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Like, you're a genius. But also, we just got home and we were out and I just was too lazy to, I didn't want to go back and get the watering can and everything. And I thought this time I'll just do without. So I did it all by myself. Go me. But yeah, I was like kneeling in the tub, and it took quite a while. It was a bit of a process, but it was a bit of a process. So anyways, yeah, I just, whatever, I had a cup of water, obviously put on my head, and then when this started like running out a bit, I just like used this and like dumped it. I did one shampoo with this. It does really get your hair really, really clean. And then they recommend after you do this, they recommend like a deep conditioner treatment, because this is kind of intense, I feel, because it's getting out the minerals, right? Like it's clarifying. It's called chelating shampoo or something. I don't know what that means. There's like something in it. There's a special ingredient that you want it to have, actually, which is, excuse me, what's it called? I think it's called EMDT. Why can't I see it here? Because I just want to make sure I'm saying the letters right. Oh, no, it's not that. EDTA. It says disodium EDTA, but people were just calling it EDTA. They're like, make sure it has that thing, because I think that's what like binds to the minerals or something like that, gets it out. So anyways, I basically, I shampooed it. I rinsed it out, and that took one of these. Basically, my partner had used a little bit for his CPAP machine, but it was pretty much full. So it took one to shampoo it and one to condition it, actually. as well. I already said, yeah, I took 2 of those jugs. And so then I got the shampoo out. I just got this from Sally's as well. I don't know, it's just a deep moisture hair mask. I just was like, I need to use a deep type of conditioner, whatever, hair mask thing. So then I put the conditioner in. No one cares. Who cares about what I did last night? But I put the conditioner in, and then I had a bath. So I thought, because guys, this is my life now. Like, am I going to have separate showers without washing my hair? Like, obviously normal people do that, but a lot of times I do just shower once a week. Like, sorry to say. Like, I know that you're supposed to, if your hair's dry and stuff, it's fine not to wash your hair for once a week, but that doesn't really mean you don't shower, besides that, with just out washing your hair more than once a week. But, and this is like, I'm exposing myself here because I go to the gym, I sweat, but I don't feel like I stink. Like, I use deodorant a lot, all the time. Like, I reapply after the gym. Like, if I sweat during the gym too, and I just haven't been doing crazy workouts, so I'm not sweating that much, but I have a gym towel, so I like pat myself down, or I like wash the sweat off my face because I care about my face, not the rest of my body really. Care about my face, you know, don't want to get too many pimples from sweat. But I I don't know where my brain's, I lost it. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't shower enough is what I'm getting at. So a lot of times I do just go like once a week without having any extra shower, because honestly, even when I was doing the normal showers, like washing my hair in the actual shower, doing additional showers, I have a shower cap and everything, or I can just put my hair in a bun so it doesn't get wet, but the humidity would still fuck up my hair. Like, I don't know if that's I don't think the minerals are floating around in the air necessarily, or the humid, but in general, I know people, you know, have an issue with humidity. It just like makes your hair all frizzy and stuff. So like, even if I wasn't washing my hair, I'd get, you know, the humidity in my hair, and then it would just annoy me and my hair would suck. And also it exacerbates my eczema to like, I just like really hot showers too, because I just get really cold. So it's, when I sweat, like, I don't know, when I don't wash my hair, I feel like in the shower, my scalp maybe sweats a little bit, and it's just like in the bun, and it's like the dry hair and then getting some sweat in my, sorry, it's gross. Yeah, I don't like to do the extra shower because I also just have an issue with the freaking humidity in general with my head. So, so last night, I took a bath. When I put in the mask, I put in the deep treatment hair mask, and then I was already in the tub, right? Because I was just doing the rinse and stuff. No water in the tub, but I was just rinsing it with this. And then I filled up the tub with the warm water, and I thought, ooh, now I can like wash the rest of me, I guess, because I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. And it had been a while since I showered, you know, since I took my 1 shower of the week. So then I took a nice bath. I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna let the hair mask sit while I have the bath thing and that. So then I drained the water, and then I rinsed it out with the other jug of the distilled water. And let me tell you guys, the difference immediately in my hair. Oh my God. I should have gotten it on camera. I'm going to make like a actual concise video, I think, of this that's nicely edited. That's not an hour long of me going on crazy tangents. But the difference, holy shenanigans. Like, it just immediately, like, my hair was it sat down, right? It was slick. It was slick. And it just felt different. It just felt like the lightness. It just felt light. And especially in my scalp, it was like clear. It was, I guess all the gunk got out, right? And so I'm trying to like make this so much more dramatic than it needs to be. And like, But yeah, I can't. I'm not capable of being more eloquent. But it was a literal weight off my shoulders. It was literal weight. Like, there could have been 2 pounds being held in that head of mineral. Who knows, right? But I was like, okay, the fact that it worked, because I felt like I knew it would too. And like, there's a part of me that it's common to, when you believe so much, right? You can be so biased, and like, even if your hair, say it was still the same, like, I could have been just so attached to that belief that it was the hard water, that it's like, look, it's so much better, right? It's like, but there's no denying, like, when my hair was fucked, it was fucked, and there was just no way. Even though my partner tried so hard, it was so invalidating. Like, when you know something sucks, you don't always want the person to be like, I think it looks fine. No, it looks great. It's like, no, there's a problem here. My hair sucks. I hate it. It looks gross, whatever. But he was saying that before. But then when I did wash it with the stuff, he was like, okay, yeah, it does look different. Well, at first he was like, just be like, I know you, like, you get all excited about a thing, and I was like, no, it's different. I can tell immediately, like, because it hadn't even dried yet or anything, but I was like, see what's going on here. And he's like, yeah, it's different for sure. I know it's really frizzy now. I know it does not look that good at all, but let me, again, it's like 10 times better. And this is just the one time. This is the one time that it's been one overnight, right? Like, the difference already. So I think also this stuff is really drying. Like I mentioned, it can be like, it's kind of stripping your hair in a way. They do say that there's people that they were saying they use it once a week, but that's maybe when they're actively, still having hard water build up. Like, they're not showering anymore. Like, I'm not gonna shower anymore. So maybe I'm just done with this because I'm not showering, right? I'm using the bottled water from here on out because I'm not gonna sacrifice my hair. Like, I'm willing to do this, right? I'm so willing, because I've been so tired for 10 years of my hair looking like absolute shit. And it's just hard to watch people online that have like really nice hair, specifically nice hair. Anyone watching this, you maybe don't know this podcast or whatever, but I watch the Cancelled podcast with Tana Mongeau and Brooke Schofield, and Brooke Schofield's hair is something else. It'd be something else. It's like so, and she's talked about it because people ask her, like, what do you use? She uses Redken All Soft. I know, I've done the research. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. But just her hair's so shiny and glossy and perfect, and no stray hair. It's crazy. Like, how do you get hair like that? I'll tell you, you don't use hard water. Is number one. It's number one. So, okay, what I was trying to say is, because this is drying, so like, I feel like the buildup's gone. I hope. I don't know. I'm kind of like like, I have an urge to like use this again next time, but this could just make my hair even more dry. I just want to make sure the buildup is gone, because like, ew, get out of my hair, get out of my scalp, like, scalp, you're causing eczema, you're grossing me out, like, get the fuck out, ew. I want to make sure it's gone, but it's fine to like wait a week. Like, I could just not use my normal shampoo and stuff next week when I do my one bathing thing, and see how it is then, because it's dry, right? Like, it's been damaged, I feel. So just because the mineral's out, like, my hair does need to recover and everything, and I don't want to over dry it with this, but I just want to make sure the shit is out of there. But anyways, okay, this was a lot. It was a lot. But that was my PSA for the folks guys too, because, well, okay, if you're a guy and you have short hair, like, maybe it's not going to be impacting you as much. You're not noticing, especially if your hair be real short, like a little stub. You're not really going to know. But maybe if you have eczema or something, or your scalp's all fucked in whatever. I just like, I really didn't know the connection with the eczema. I don't know how it's fully gonna help my eczema. Like I had a bit of an itch today. I did feel like my hair felt like I felt like my scalp was really more dry. I did put a little bit of oil on my hair, like squalene oil. It's kind of pretty light oil. After the shower, kind of after my hair started dry, I just did put a little bit of oil on the hair. Um, but my scalp, I didn't put oil on my scalp, and it felt really, I got an itch this morning. But I sprayed it with some rose water. My rose water I get from the grocery store is distilled. I believe they distill it. Like that can't be hard water, right? So I sprayed it with I have this rose water. This is a hack if you want. I use the rose water on my face and stuff too. If you don't want to buy some expensive, like nice organic $20 rose water from Amazon, just go to the international aisle of well, I'm in Canada, so this is at Superstore, but you probably have this brand, elsewhere or whatever, and I believe the one I have is from India. So I think it's like $3 or something for this bottle of rose water. So because normally it's way more expensive than that. But you use it for drinks and stuff. I think like fancy cocktails. So I use that on my hair, but I also use it on my scalp because it can kind of relieve the eczema a bit. So, and I put cloves in it too. So it's like clove and rose water. So I just sprayed my scalp with that to maybe try to like moisture it in some way. And then it did go away. It hasn't itched again since or anything. But yeah, we'll see if my eczema gets better with time. I think it will. I think it already has. But okay, I'm almost freaking done. I think there was one more. There's one more point I was gonna make. Oh yeah, okay. The dryness also. What I would do to combat the dryness is a pre-oil. So every time I would, like these things that I was doing were keeping my hair from not being like so horrible. Like it started to progressively get worse and worse. So I think like there were things that were kind of mitigating, never solving the issue, but like putting a bit of a damper on it, if you will. So I would pre-oil my hair. Like I'd put, I have like a shea butter sort of oil or the squalene oil that I use. Like I'd oil my hair and then go shampoo and condition it. So that's something that I normally do, and that does really help the dryness. When I did the wash last night, I did not do any hair oiling or anything because I wanted this to get right through and strip out that mineral. So the next time, I think I'm going to, like I said, not use this and use my normal stuff, and I will probably do the pre-oil, and then my hair will be a lot less dry and frizzy than it is now, even more so. But I'm excited for this new chapter in my life of only using distilled water. I'm already thinking ahead of like what I'm gonna do when I'm traveling. I think I'm gonna research that, like, obviously if I'm on a little travel journey that's minimal, it's fine. I think like one of the biggest things to mitigate while traveling, instead of having to try to find distilled water and like wash with that, is to just be using this shampoo when I'm traveling. Maybe not every time I'm showering, but like it'll make it manageable. Like I do feel less anxiety and more safe that I at least have this solution. Because depending also how long you're traveling, like it sucks when you just, you see me in my sweats all the time. I'm in a full sweatsuit, right? That's me all the time. But the one time that I kind of dress up is when I go on vacation. And I would like to wear my hair down or just have my hair not look like shit. So it does suck when you go on vacation, like if it has the worst water and your hair is just so sucky at that point that you can't deal, and you're on vacation, you don't have your distilled water with you or whatever. So yeah, that's where this is going to come in handy. So anyways, okay. Oh man, we're done. And there's like multiple videos I have that I've edited that haven't finished editing, I've started editing, I'm kind of almost done editing, sort of not, that I want to do. And my goal tonight was to just my goal today was supposed to just finish one of those videos and post it and everything like that. And then I started to get a bit of a trauma response having to look at myself on the screen and edit whatever. So I just I wanted to share my revelation with the users of YouTube about my hair, and I thought, okay, at least I'm pushing through the uncomfortableness of I hate to always be like complaining about like the negative feelings I'm feeling and stuff, but obviously like so many other people relate or feel it. Um, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I was definitely feeling feelings of unworthiness and things like that. And it's good that I'm at least aware of it. Like when something comes up, it's like, oh, that's what that is, and then this maybe probably triggered that, but it's not true though, and like even though I feel that way, it's not true. Um, so this helps me push through that. But yeah, I was thinking of editing the other thing, and then that's what happens is I think I get those feelings or emotions whether I'm aware of it or not, and then I just procrastinate all day and then never end up getting working on it, and then the next day I kind of do the same thing. And then it's also worse when I don't have that routine and sleep schedule like I talked about at the beginning of this. Excuse me, to where I'm like sleeping kind of really late, and then I'm getting to the gym late, and then I'm hungry, and then I come home and then I eat, and then it's already like 4 o'clock or something. It's like, whoa, I haven't even started, and then I'm like, oh, I'm getting so tired already, and then it's just like another day, and so I think it's a good goal to just at least tonight to just get over that like I was gonna say get over the hump, but I want to say get over like the literal lump, like in my throat or in my belly, because I feel it somatically in my body, like the stress. Like get over that would be to just literally do like 5 minutes of it. Like when I do something like that, I just normally just I just keep editing because it's fine at that point. It's just the like getting started on. It's just like the dealing with it for a sec, and then I do get into it and it's fine, but I just come up with all these little excuses and mental gymnastics to procrastinate further and not do it. So yeah, I need to just get right to it. I need to just get my laptop right now and just immediately do it, because I was almost gonna be like, so first I'm gonna like do this and then do that and then I'm gonna get it's like, no, Alyssa, stop. You know what you're doing, like stop. So anyways, okay, literally gonna go grab my laptop right now and just do 5 minutes at least. So thanks for people for joining. And we'll see ya in the next video.